Hey, and welcome to another Face Beat Friday. This is your first time tuning in. Face Beat Friday is where I give you a makeup look tutorial, something like that, something with that face, honey. So if you enjoy that type of content, make sure that you are subscribed. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button, share this with somebody else who you think would enjoy it, and let's go ahead and jump into today's look. So here's the thing. Today is going to be a really long day for me. I have to go out and run some errands. Me and the boys have to kind of get out the house and run some errands, thank goodness, because we haven't left the house all week and it's Friday, so yeah. And then this evening, I am in a play. As some of you may know, because you follow my lifestyle channel, I have gotten back into the theater. Tonight is the last weekend of the play that we're putting on, which is called 12 Angry Jurors, based off of like the movie 12 Angry Men. And so when I leave here, by the time I leave here, run all the errands, hit all the stores that we have to hit, go pick up the babysitter and come back home, it's going to be time for me to head to the theater. And I just want to go ahead and put my face on for today and don't have to think about it. So this is going to be about a 9 or 10 hour face, which means that I want to make sure that it lasts, okay? Because I will not have time to do much of anything, maybe like a little blotting or something, but I really won't have time to do much of anything. So I'm going to spend the time now to go ahead and, you know, do this face, and then I'll have it on until probably about 10 o'clock tonight, and I'll try to come back in and give y'all just like a wear test, I guess, so y'all can see how the makeup wore throughout the day. So this is going to be more full coverage than I've been doing on the channel here lately. Oh yay. Also, as you can see, I have a bunch of blemishes. If you watched last week's Face Beat Friday, where you saw my skincare routine, I'm actually filming this just a few days after that. So like, seeing I did some extractions, like they're actually gone. So this one's still doing what it's doing, but like a lot of the other spots where I was trying to like get my skin together look a whole lot better than they did in that video. So it just shows you that skincare work. Yeah, I don't know how long this video is going to be. I don't know how much talking I'm really going to do through this video, but I just know that I wanted to record me doing a full face because I haven't done that in a while. I have already moisturized my skin. I'm going to use this Bio Elements SPF 30, and I don't use a whole lot. It luckily doesn't give like a cast or anything like that. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I do not use my SPF as much as I should. Like, you should totally use it every day. Even if you're in the house, you're supposed to be using it every day, because like the sun comes through your house, like it can still get to you, but sometimes you know better and you still don't do better. I'm guilty. Let's go ahead and just set my face with some setting powder. I'm using I'm gonna use the Fenty Nutmeg setting powder. I'm using this one over my Mented because this one is extremely mattifying, and since this is going to be an all day look, I want this to be as matte as I can possibly get it without like looking crusty dusty. And you see, it's just like a very light coat. Like you don't have to overly pack it in. The boys are taking their nap now, which is great, so that once they get up from their nap, we can get out and about and I'm not dealing with cranky children, because that's no fun for nobody. Really quick, I'm just going to do a little bit of color correcting. I don't normally do a whole bunch of color correcting, but I feel like since I'm doing full face, today would be a fun day to get back into a little color correcting. So the first thing I'm going to do is add this like violet concealer right here where this bump is just disrespectfully blatant, you know. All right, and then I'm going to go in with the orange concealer. Y'all have no idea how much I am struggling right now. I need to wash my makeup brushes. I need some new sponges. Apparently I need some new makeup because I'm running out of everything. Like, what is really going on? This is just my Fenty Honey Blue Setting Powder. Just to set this concealer, and I'm not using a whole lot, as you can see. Now, if you would like to, you could go back in right now with your actual concealer shade, but instead of doing that, what am I gonna do? Like, I feel like my makeup routine is going to be all over the place today because I haven't done a full face makeup look in a while, so I feel like it's just going to be all over the place, not in my usual order, not how I usually would do it. Also, I'm trying to like do it as fast as I can and talk y'all through it while it's just, I don't know, I feel like a crazy person right now. For me to have as many brushes and brush sets as I have, it's completely unacceptable that like I don't have at least one unused set. It's completely unacceptable. You know what happened? I had that I can't think of the name, loose something. I did a video of it, like a brush, automatic brush cleaner, and I did a review on it on my channel, like literally early years of my channel, probably like 6 years ago. It was my second time buying it, and like I love to use it. Like, don't get me wrong, I still hand wash a lot of my brushes, like the bigger brushes. I just prefer to hand wash just so that like I could make sure that they were nice and clean. But like I still like those because like my smaller brushes and stuff like that, like it was easier to get more done. Like I could run a set of like 10 brushes at one time. I have like over 100 brushes, so like it made life easier for me. And it broke over here in Kansas, and like I miss it. I'm not even gonna hold you, like I do, I miss it. It did make cleaning my brushes so much easier. And then on top of that, I like to use those cleansing bars, not like the soap that you can get from like Ulta. Well, you can get the bars from Ulta too, but not like the liquid soap for the brushes. I like to use, it's like a balm, and it's like comes in a tin and like a balm, and those to me get your brushes super clean super quick, and I ran out of those too. I've been on the cleanse of like buying a whole bunch of stuff like makeup wise, but when you don't just pick things up, you end up using everything, and then it's like I just feel like all of a sudden, all at once, everything that I like to use is gone from my collection. But I'm still doing my best to try to not buy stuff. I don't know, it's weird. Like, anybody else get what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to stop spending on like a whole bunch of makeup and stuff. I'm really trying to be more frugal, but also I need things. I need brush cleaner. Apparently I'm out of my orange concealer, and then I also can't justify buying more orange concealer right now just because like I rarely color correct anyway. So it's like, do you need it? I don't need it. Would I like it? Absolutely, but I don't need it. I saw this video the other day, and it was talking about like ever since the rise of the influencer, we are all suffering with overconsumption. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're over here buying 15 different concealers, or you know, you have a foundation collection of like 20 different foundations, and in actuality, are you even using them and stuff like that? So I'm really trying to get better about it. I don't have that many foundations. I only, you know, I have like my staples concealers. I am like, for instance, this is my Fenty 445 concealer. I am scraping the end of it. I'm really trying to, like, I'm scraping it, like it ain't much left, so I'm really trying to like go ahead and use it up. Other than that, I only have like maybe 3 more concealers in here, and they are different colors just depending on the look I'm going for. Like, I'm trying my best to work my way through my collection so that I'm not just having stuff for the sake of having stuff, you know. I think my first few years of YouTube and content creation, I definitely did fall into that trap of like every time there was a new release, every time, you know, somebody did a collab or something, I just felt the need to go out and try it and buy it and stuff. And then I just ended up with so much makeup that honestly I just ended up giving to my mom or my sister or something like that, because you use it for a video but you have what you use, you know. And I'm just not in that space anymore. I'm just not, like, sitting up here with 2 kids. When it comes to buying stuff, I'm buying stuff for them, you know. So I have not been really, you know, going out and splurging on makeup and stuff like that. But I feel like it's starting to get to that point where it's like, okay, just get a list of things together and just go make one big shopping trip and then just call it a day, you know. I'm thinking that's kind of where I'm getting right now. Oh, for foundation, I'm sorry, I didn't even tell y'all what I just used. This is the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Foundation in the color Deep 31. And this shade is just it's a little dark, which I don't mind, especially because the makeup that I'm doing today is going to be for the stage, and you like to go, like, with all the lights and stuff, it's best to go a little bit darker with your foundation. Also, by the time I do all of my highlighting and stuff, it's the perfect shade. I'm going to, these are my 2 concealers, the e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer in the color Chestnut, and Born This Way concealer from Too Faced in the color Chestnut. So 2 different chestnuts. The e.l.f. is going right here in this, right here, and then Too Faced is going everywhere else. I'm also using the Fenty 495 concealer. And y'all have seen how I just do like a slight press, because this it don't play. A little goes a long way. You know what's sad is that my hand looks this ashy, and I have lotioned really well today. I get on camera and I'm like, why are my hands always so ashy? It's because I cleaned them, okay? It's because I washed them, all right? It's clean ash, but it's ash nonetheless. And like, it's so crazy because, like, when I use my face moisturizers, anything that's left over, I put, you know, I rub it into my hands. When I do my body lotions, I rub it into my hands. Ain't nothing working. Why can my hands not look crusty dusty? What is the problem? What is really going on? Y'all know that when I'm doing full faces, I like to set like 50 million times. So yeah, you already know, between my setting powders and my setting sprays, I set my face like 50 different times, for real. So I just sprayed it, and now we're gonna set it with the powder. And I'm not gonna bake or anything like that. I don't want to do a whole bunch of baking. All right, so I've set my face with the honey powder. I'm also going to go ahead and set my contour. I can't think. My contour with this bronzer. This is Mocha Mommy by Fenty. All right, next I'm going to go ahead and do my blush. I'm going to use 2 blushes. The Rare Beauty blush in Faith. And then I'm going to actually set this blush with the Saharan Blush 2 palette. And I'm going to use this color here, B. And I'm going to use a B on me. One thing about it, I will OD on some blush. Like, I will be that auntie that has on 3 layers of blush and won't think twice about it. I feel like I do that because there was a time when, as a chocolate girl, you know, I didn't think blush was for us. And then I got over that real quick and realized, girl, we blush, okay? I blush. That's the liquid. Got a nice little piece, and I'm just gonna kind of just lightly dust over it with this blush as well, just to reinforce that color. I am living for it. Now I'm going in with my Mented loose setting powder. You know what? I know a lot of people have been talking about pressed powders, like pressed setting powders, and I kind of want to try that too, because I've been looking at some of the girlies who use pressed powder, especially to set like their under eye, and the filtered look that it gives them is so gorgeous to me, and I kind of want to try it out. Again, this goes back to me wanting to do a little shopping trip. Y'all tell me, what do you think? Should I do a nice little Sephora haul of some new products, or should I just use what I got to get what I want? I know if my husband's in the comments, he's saying use what I got. That is the complexion. What do y'all think? I think I might do a little bit of highlight. But let's see what my eyes give, and then that will decide if I do any highlight. I'm going to use the Pat McGrath. This is the Mothership 8 Divine Rose. I love this. This is my first Pat McGrath palette, and this is one of my favorites. Like, this color here, sickening. Hear me when I say sickening. So I'm gonna go in first with this like peach color. First of all, get into this base though. Get into that base. Yeah, I definitely think I need a little bit of highlight, because this here is gorgeous. Just need a little highlight. Anyway, get into that skin. You know how many levels? Y'all see that? Y'all see that? I'm sorry, I'm obsessed. Let's get back into this full makeup, honey. Don't get me wrong, I love a little light, clean girl beat, but it's something about when you put that ish on, the feeling it gives you. Now I'm going in with the Juvia's Place palette, and I'm going to use this brown here. And I'm actually going to go ahead and start on my lid and build that up into that first transition color. I'm using a really big fluffy brush because I want to just like cover the area. You know, I don't want to take all day doing this. I just want to like get it covered. Y'all see that? Yeah, that's what I want to do. And I'm just gonna right now kind of go back and forth between the two colors. That darker brown on the lid, and then that more peachy color in what would be my normal like transition area. And I'm going to kind of build that up a little bit. And at this point, I'm not adding anything to the brush. I'm just like going from one brush to the other, just circling. Okay, and now I'm going to take this monochrome color that I say is sickening, which is, hold on, trying to get it so y'all can see. Y'all see that one? You can't even really see the monochrome, like trying to get it to shift on camera, but it's not shifting like I want it to. But anyway, this is the color. This is the color I'm gonna take. And literally, you see how much coverage I'm getting with this color, and all I did was one light tap into the color, into the pan. Like, it does not take a lot for it to just glide on. It's, oh, I love this color so much. I think really that's going to be it for, I'm going to take the brush that had that deeper brown and just on the, just kind of lightly tap around it, not adding anything to it, to the brush, just kind of lightly tapping. I love that color. All right, let's do my liner, lashes, lip, and be done. Okay. Let's throw a little bit of color under my eye. So on the on the lower lid, I'm gonna use this purpley color right here, and let's sweep that along the lower lash line. Color thick. I'm going to use Trophy Wife for my highlights. I went from not going to wear any highlight to Trophy Wife. You're talking about big differences. I'm going to use this other side of the fan to kind of just brush it in just a little bit. Oh. Did I go a little heavy with my Trophy Wife? Maybe. Am I mad at it? Nope. Alright. I'm just using my powder brush just to kind of blend it in just a little. Yeah, there it is. Alright, and I'm going to do my lip. I have to go find my lip stuff, and I think my camera's finna die. So I will be back once I like figure out what my lip is going to be and all that kind of stuff. And then we'll wrap this video on up. That was Chestnut. This is Weekender by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And then I'm going to top it off with the cream gloss bomb. This is Mauve Wives. Gotta let that dry down, baby. And this is the finished look. All right, I hope you all enjoyed this full beat, honey. I'm gonna try to come back in at the end of the night just to check in so y'all can see how this makeup held throughout the day. It is officially 1:20 when I am all the way done, so I should probably be back literally in like 9 hours. Just checking in, the time is 10:38 and this is what my makeup looks like. I did powder my nose during the show, because during the show I'm like rubbing my nose with the tissue a lot, but other than that, this is what my makeup looks like. That's it. That's my check-in. So again, thank y'all for joining me for another Face Beat Friday. Make sure that you like the video, that you share the video, and that you come back each and every week if you enjoy this type of content. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Peace.
This is a quick snippet of my Go Without Glue course. Join this course if you are a woman suffering from alopecia, so that you can learn how to choose, install, and maintain a medical wig. And for a limited time, I have a special promo code. Enter promo code INTRO to receive $50 off of this course. You do not want to miss it. Make sure you head on over to www.bssusU.com and join my course today. To everyone else, don't forget to follow me on all socials, links in the D box. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.